Last event of the day, stage 4. We're taking a look at the men's elite division, Carpe Diem. They're gonna have rope climbs, running, pistol and rifle work. We just had our final athlete coming here. It's gonna be a tight race. I'll turn the camera around as they get started. So a tough heat here. Several athletes who have been on the podium at regional events. Jacob Hepner, our national champion, is in this heat.
Athletes, are you ready, please? What's up now?
Oh, Max, it's one more.
Some questions before we get started, making sure that everybody is following the same rules.
Put your hand on the cage tab. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, go!
And they are off. So we'll go over the event description as they start their run around the Connex. What we're looking at is 10 total rounds for time. We have a 15-minute time cap. As they come back in, they will go to their lane. They will have one rope climb, make their way over the rig, and then they will go to their firing line to start their first sequence. And let's introduce the athletes that we have in our men's elite heat. Lane number 1, Jacob Horton. He podiumed in North Carolina back in 2021, taking 3rd. He's looking to podium again here in his hometown, home state rather. Make his way up and over to the firing line. Lane number 2 here on the ground, Austin Aylward. He is a 2-time podium athlete at nationals. He took 3rd in 2023, 2nd in 2022, and also, fun fact, he beat Hepner twice, but that was in 2021 and 2022, but never again since Hepner has gotten better. We'll check in with him in a moment. Lane number 3, Nick Palacios. That name might sound familiar because he is the head of operations here at Tactical Games, and this is actually his first time competing. He's been focusing on long-range shooting, recently competed in US PSA and some 2-gun matches. He will continue his run around the Connex. Here in lane number 4, Kurt Fennell. He competed for the first time in the elite division at the Florida Regionals this year. And guess what? He took first. First time in that division, standing on top of the podium. Not a bad start for his career in the elite division. Back around they go. And then here in our 5th and final lane, we will have Jacob Hepner. That will be coming around, 2-time national champ, 3-time podium at nationals. He finished 2nd in 2021. Oops. And get this, in his Tactical Games career, he has been on the podium 12 times at regionals. 9 times of those 12 he was first. Of the 10 rounds at the firing line, they will alternate the odd rounds. They will use their rifle, and on the even rounds, they will use their pistol. So with the rifle, they will shoot on top of the wooden barricade. They get to pick where they want to rest their rifle. And then on the even rounds, they will be shooting their pistol. They get 10 shots with the pistol, 5 shots with the rifle. Nick Palacios making his way to the firing line. Should be round number 3 as he works in his position with his rifle. So far, only 3 athletes have been able to make it through all 10 rounds. So it looks like Jacob and Kurt are both on their 4th round. So we can check that by looking at the amount of magazines that they still have down here. We'll get a time check on where we are. What's the time we have on the clock right now?
5:13.
5:13, so they still have about 5 minutes left before that time cap. Austin getting back to work with his pistol. So this will be Jacob's first regional of the season. And he recently is coming back from meniscus surgery that he had just 8 weeks ago. When I spoke with him earlier this week in the athlete check-in, he said that after this one, he's planning to compete pretty much at all of the remaining regionals of the season, wants to get back into it. Feeling so good. Already have 3 stages under his belt today. They had a over 4-mile run. They had some work with both only rifle and pistol. And this morning they had a sandbag workout, stepping over the box. We do have that full stage with the elite women on YouTube as well. And Jacob Hepner, take a look at the technique. He's just so fast when he is on a rope. It's truly hard for anybody to go toe-to-toe with him when he is doing rope climbs.
Keep that pistol in your holster.
So he's just slightly ahead of Austin on your screen right now. And for Jacob Hepner, this might be one of the last regional events you see him at this season. Him and his wife are expecting twins not too long from now. After every round, they will complete 1 round around the conics. So lots of running today. Back on that rope climb, grabs his magazine, up and over, back to the firing line. Seven minutes left on the clock. Judge giving him a time check. So Hepner and Kurt going toe-to-toe in this one. While Jacob's rope climbs are quicker, once they get to the firing line, Kurt is firing just a little bit faster. We'll keep in mind to check the targets after. 10-second penalty per miss. Austin getting back to work on his rope climbs. Jacob and Kurt also just making their way back as well. So Kurt has 2 magazines left, so does Hefner. So yeah, they are going neck and neck. They will have just 2 rounds after this. I think we were around the 9-minute mark, 15-minute time cap. Both of them should finish. So there goes Jacob, there goes Kurt. Waving to the camera. Nick with 4 magazines left. Austin with 3. And Jacob Horton with 4. So Hefner and Fennell are well ahead of the rest of their heat. Jacob once again making it first to the firing line.
And we're putting half in each square, right?
Yeah, 13 in one, 12 in the other.
Hefner will get to work first, but Kurt will now pass him. Clearing his magazine, he's good to go. He's gonna get up and head on to what I believe is his last and final run, almost at the same time as Jacob. So it's really gonna come down to who was, oh, they're holding hands. We'll get around the side to see them as they come in. Who was more accurate in their shooting? That is gonna be the storyline for stage 4, the final one for these elite men. No longer holding hands though. Jacob, Kurt. There goes Jacob. Kurt right behind him.
And you just gotta touch the rig when you're done.
Judge confirming that you just need to touch the rig when you're done. Jacob will finish clear. He'll run back to the rig, and that's when the time will stop.
2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes.
And Kurt will cross just after him. Let these guys cool down and catch up with them in a moment. It's quite hot out today, so keeping that in mind. Nick getting back to work.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Come on.
Austin making work. He's going on his final round with just 2 minutes left. So we'll watch Austin as he comes in on his last round. 2 other men in this heat still have 2 rounds left.
Okay, you got this. Here you go. Last round.
Come on, Nick, finish it.
Austin will grab his last magazine, up and over the rig, make his way to the firing line with the pistol. To finish up. Let's go catch up with the competition that we saw on the floor. Jacob and Kurt. All right, gentlemen. Jacob, I'm gonna have you hold this. A nice little battle between you and Kurt. Who is this? This is only your second elite competition, is that true?
This is Kurt's second elite competition, and he's crushing it. How would you say about that?
Oh, I feel like I died twice.
On the run, or was it twice on the run?
Twice on the run.
That's what I thought.
Okay, but who shot better? Have you guys looked at your targets? I know we're still far away, but
He shot better on the 2-gun stage.
Yes. High five.
so do we think we're 1 for 1 at this point?
Yeah, I think we're 1 for 1. And no one won the run because we all just survived.
So how are we feeling to end the day?
I'm excited I'm done. I wish we didn't go first.
I'm glad it's over. Go recover.
Yeah.
Time to recover.
Water.
Get, okay, you guys get out of the sun.
Hi.
Hey, good job.
Thank you.
Jacob's done with the interview, but you know.
Yeah, you can tell it was done.
Yeah, he kept trying to hand back the microphone. I was like, we got more questions. Kurt, knowing that this is just your second competition in the elite division, you finished first. I think it was Florida, right?
Yeah.
How does this compare so far with 1 day left to go?
Well, the heat, man, this heat is brutal. I'm even from the South, and this is brutal for the South. So it's good, though. I mean, I was able to train so much to get here, so I'm feeling good. But I got some work to do. I'm trying to chase down, Mr. Hebner over there. So.
But it was fun watching you guys go back to back. He would get you on the rope climb, but then you
I got him on
shot
the
a little bit faster every time.
I got some experience on the long range. He can smoke the pistol. So we got our deficiencies, and hopefully we work on those, and it just gets better and better. So.
Yin and yang, we love to see it.
Absolutely.
Great job.
Thank you.
Our final stage of the day. The men out here doing what they can. We're gonna go and catch up now with Spencer Panchik, Jacob's judge. Here we're gonna give him the microphone. We have you in the shade.
Yeah.
People might know you from CrossFit. How does this compare so far?
The run felt very, very CrossFit-y. That was honestly probably one of the hardest workouts I think I've done, but I think with the heat and stuff, it was just a little bit different. But it was good. It's fun.
How does, we train at home, but it's always different when you get out on the competition floor. How does actually doing the stages and even stage 1, where it really had that nice mix of shooting with fitness, compared to just the training you've been doing at home?
Yeah, it's just completely different. I think, honestly, just getting out and doing one and getting one under my belt, just so I could see it in person, and then I get to judge Jacob. So learning a lot just watching him, those little tricks and stuff, but it's fun.
When are you going to get your brothers to compete? There's 3 of you.
There's 6 of us total.
Sisters or all boys?
5 boys, 1 girl.
Okay.
She's the toughest.
Well, why isn't she out here?
Maybe we'll get her out here.
Okay. Sounds good. What are you most looking forward to for the rest of the weekend?
I like this one. I think this one has such a good blend of everything, and some of the earlier stages, not until you get out here, you don't realize some of the stuff you can add into training. But I think this one should be pretty good. This is a lot of stuff that I've been doing in the limited time that I've had. So I'm excited. It'll be fun.
Great.
Just a learning experience.
Well, good luck. We'll catch in with you later.
He did pretty good. He did pretty good for shooting rifle for 3 weeks.
Are you the one that trained him?
Not rifle. Well, you used my rifle.
Yeah.
A little bit. We pretty much did like basics. It was like basic pistol, basic rifle. But he's a lot better than my first event I did. Okay?
Yeah, I think we all remember that.
Yeah, it was, scope was back. It was a crap show.
We're glad you've gotten better. Good luck, guys. All right, that will be a wrap for us for the final stage of the night. We will be back here with more coverage on YouTube tomorrow. Just 3 stages left before more tickets are punched for nationals, 2 nationals this November. Make sure you check us out on Instagram at The Tactical Games. That is where we are posting highlight reels, athlete interviews, more content, and then thetacticalgames.com for event info. If you're watching this and you want to get involved, go ahead, check that out, and we'll see you guys next time.